What are some lesser-known secondary uses for an everyday product? Use salt as an abrasive and absorber when cleaning. I spray my stove top with a general household cleaner, then sprinkle salt liberally over the top. It gets grease out easily. For liquid stains like wine, I pour salt over the stain to soak up excess liquid, then come through with hydrogen peroxide. Finally, I get absorbent towels and dab clean it. Bleach to keep away cockroaches. I used to get big-ass cockroaches in the summer that came up my drain. My exterminator told me to pour 1 cup of bleach down my drain each week. You have to pour it down the drain in the room you see them. I started 18 months ago and haven't seen a cockroach since. Add salt to your hand wash to get gasoline smell off. Love. Dad. Clear nail polish. Prevent skin going green from brass. Permanently stop fabric from fraying. Same goes with yarn. Seal paint. The $2 quick dry stuff is the best for me. Shaving foam reduces stops misting on bathroom mirrors and car windows. Any cooking oil is a great way to remove the residue from stickers. I don't know if this is recommended, but if you get scratches on wood furniture, I've always taken a matching washable marker, colored over the scratch, and then wiped it with a damp cloth, to effectively stain the wood back to match. Toilet seat covers are the same as blotting paper for oily skin. Any kind of cooking oil will easily get pine sap off of your hands. Just use it like soap. Clean mascara wands are used in animal shelters to soothe the animals by brushing, and to remove fly eggs and larvae from fur. Vagisil for chafing. It's antibacterial, lubricating, and an anesthetic. I learned that in the army. If you have a French press for coffee, you can also froth milk in it after. Pour in hot milk and raise and lower the plunger until the volume of the milk has about doubled. Not my channel, but plugging for James Hoffman. If you like coffee, and want to explore the utter depths of the world of coffee, coffee gear, coffee science in a super chill and informative way, check him out. WD-40 removes old adhesives from anything without damage or staining or discoloration. If you have a highlighter that's dying, take the pen part of it out of the casing and soak it in nail polish remover. It will revitalize it to working like new. Cornstarch is a good blood coagulant if you need to stop bleeding. Put a somewhat thick layer of Vaseline on the skin around your hairline and ears and neck when dyeing your hair. If you accidentally get dye on your skin, you can easily wipe it off. Liquid laundry detergent glows under black lights but is clear under normal light. You can dip in some detergent and draw /right on your walls and only see it with a black light on. Different brands glow different colors. Lots of fun in dorm rooms. Blue Dawn dish soap works really well on clothing stains. Use vet wrap instead of sports tape. It's basically the same thing but much less expensive. Makeup remover wipes are really good at getting bike chain grease off your hands. Coffee grounds are quite versatile. Among other things, you can use them for a soil additive to improve the pH balance for plants. Place them in a refrigerator to neutralize odors. Scour pots and pans. De-icing your steps and driveway. An ant repellent. An exfoliating scrub for your skin. Anal Ease is good for a toothache, and it's cherry flavored. I work at an adult store. Also, Please don't use anal ease for anal if you are having painful anal sex. Get some butt plugs and a good lube. Just because you can't feel your sensitive areas being damaged doesn't mean they aren't being damaged. Condensed milk for those with chronic vomiting. Not only is it great for cooking, but I had a pharmacist tell me about adding some water till it is the consistency of thick soup. Get the person to sip small amounts of it slowly. It helps line the esophagus to reduce vomiting, and allowing medication time to hit the stomach and work. Also provides much needed sugar. I've used it on kids and adults and it's worked a treat every time. Hair conditioner as shaving cream. Edit. I am only buying a cheap $1 to $2 bottle of cheap conditioner used specifically for shaving. A big bottle will last for months. I'm only using it for legs and underarms, but I see others have success using for facial hair and shaving their heads as well. Vinegar is amazing. It can be used as a cheap household cleaner, refresh the coffee maker, and it can cure foot fungus and jock itch. I wrap those thick rubber bands, you know the ones that come around broccoli crowns, around tight jar lids to make them grippy and easy to undo. Edit. Wow, muchas gracias for the gold and silver. You all are some fine people. And hopefully less troubled by tight lids from now on. Lots of great tips in the comments too. Not so much a product, but dryer lint works great for starting fires. If you are in a pinch for fireplace kindling, Doritos or wheat thins will work in a pinch. Keep a bag of cat litter in the trunk of the car, in case you need extra traction if you get stuck in ice or snow. Q-tips to clean your keyboard. If you have a landline telephone, the dial tone is a concert F. By holding the phone to your ear and your finger on the first fret of the first string of your guitar, for example, you can use the dial tone as a reference pitch and accurately tune up without a tuner. As a mechanic, a flathead screwdriver is a pry bar, package opener, square head, Robertson, screwdriver, hose pick, a punch, test lead, electrical bridge, scraper, chisel, and least importantly, a flathead screwdriver. Adolph's meat tenderizer is an excellent treatment for bee stings, mosquito bites, Portuguese man-o-war, and no-see-ums. Most venomous bites/stings will be less inflamed if you grind in a few wet crystals of Adolph's very soon after. Not fire ants, though. Kinesiology tape to hold up your boobs when your outfit is too revealing for a normal bra. I used a few strips of tape under my wedding dress, and my girls were good to go the entire day and night. Scuba diver here. Instead of using those expensive defogger gels and sprays on your mask, smear a bunch of dish soap in it, rinse once or twice, and your mask will never fog during the dive. You can also use this method to keep your windshield from fogging. Smear a bunch of dish soap on a towel, then rub it all over the inside of your windshield. Take another damp towel and rub the soap off until your windshield is clear. I did this 3 weeks ago and have not had to defog a single time since. Bottom shelf cheap vodka. Put it in a spray bottle and squirt in on your bathroom walls to kill mold. Squirt it on clothes to remove any odors. Use it to clean mirrors, glass, windows. Squirt it in your mouth to make cleaning more fun. Woozy face. Deodorant antiperspirant can also be used between your thighs and under your boobs. It stops chafing from rubbing and sweat in those areas. Pickle juice can assist the pH balance in your stomach. This means when out drinking, if your stomach starts to feel queasy, take a shot or two of pickle juice. Why vomit when you're out having fun? On a side and probably more relevant note, pickle juice is essentially the Gatorade. If you need to replace electrolytes or simply feel a bit dehydrated, drink some pickle juice and then some water. Plastic fruit cups are great seedling pots. ETA, have a toddler. Enough said. A jeweler's loupe can double as a macro lens for your cell phone. Asterisk fix the spelling. Peroxide gets blood stains out. Edit. I'm a nurse, not a serial killer. I carry a garlic press in my purse so that when I'm out at a restaurant I can make a small amount of baby food out of any steamed vegetable. Monistat chafing gel is virtually identical to the Smishbox makeup primer and so much cheaper. Baking soda for heartburn. Dissolve tablespoon into a glass of water, then drink. Head and Shoulders or any dandruff shampoo can usually be used on your face to get rid of fungal acne. Your library card can do a lot more than let you borrow books. It allows you to take free courses on Lynda, or learn a language, and even stream movies. A lot of libraries also have video game rentals, which a lot of people don't know about. A can opener can be used to open protective clamshell plastic casings. You can also use the Hitachi magic wand as a back massager. As a guy, I find that using lotion on my entire body rather than only on my dick keeps my skin from being dry throughout the day. If you have pets, spray a mixture, 2 or 3 to 1, of water to fabric softener on carpet and let it dry before vacuuming. You'll be amazed how much pet hair gets picked up. Bonus, it smells awesome. Computers are not only for browsing Reddit, they can actually be used for productivity. Leftover used bounce sheets are good little scrubbies for dishes, especially greasy pots and pans. Because they don't scratch, they're free, because they already served their original purpose, and when they're all gunky you can throw them away. Go to your local hardware store and have them cut you a 2 to 3 foot long piece of galvanized tubing, typically used for chain link fences, and keep it in your trunk. If you get a flat and are relying on the standard equipment that comes with your vehicle to change the tire, the lug nut wrench is notoriously small and it's hard to get leverage on tight lug nuts. Put the wrench on the leg nut, put the steel tubing over the end of the wrench, and pull. You'll have leverage x100 and the bolts will easily come loose. Scissors make for an excellent pizza cutter. I've shaved in the shower using hair conditioner for the last 20 years. Hemorrhoid cream can be used to treat cold sores. Might want to use a brand new tube though, or it'll give you a shitty appearance. Use a piece of Scotch tape to remove the gunk from your AirPods case. Those little dental pick floss thingies are amazing for cleaning corners. Splash a bit of lemon juice in your bong water and shake it up, coating all the glass. You'll get almost no brown res after smoking. Edit. Regarding that third one there, this is a preventive measure, to avoid the res buildup in the first place. In the replies below, there are some great tips on getting rid of the res after the fact, if you didn't do a citrus trick. The citrus goes in the bong water when you're first setting up your sesh, and you leave that citrus water in there for the whole day/evening/whatever. I generally dump it in the morning then rinse with water. For the lemon, or lime, I use one of those plastic lemon-shaped dealio bobs with the concentrated juice in it. A quick squirt is all you need, but if you're smoking a lemon-based strain, a little extra juice enhances that flavor. Goo Gone is just lighter fluid with orange oil added. The orange oil isn't necessary, just buy cheap lighter fluid. Did you know that the back scratcher your wife keeps in a kitchen drawer can be used as a spaghetti spoon? Hydrogen peroxide gets out blood stains. Dawn dish soap and hot water, then baking soda and vinegar to unclog drains. There's this body wash you can get from the dollar store. I accidentally didn't shut the lid tight one night and it tipped over. When I woke up the next morning, my bathtub was coated in the stuff. However, after rinsing it away, the areas that it was left to sit were cleaner than that bathtub has ever been the entire time I've lived in that house. Now I just buy a bottle of that stuff instead of bath cleaner. You can use duct tape as a wart remover. Dry erase markers will remove permanent marker, Sharpie, from non-porous materials. Whitening toothpaste can be used for lapping valves. KY is great for mounting tires. I will not remember any of these. Keep 'em comin'. As a dude with a sister, let me share a makeup tip. Stop spending a ton on makeup remover that usually doesn't even do a good job. Oils completely destroy makeup. Just think about how anything greasy will make your lipstick vanish into thin air. Get yourself a non-comedogenic, pore-clogging oil and start saving up cash. Aloe vera oil if you're very broke. Argan oil if you can splurge a bit. Olive oil if you can handle the smell. My sister goes from cake face to baby face in one oily swipe. After that, just use your regular cleanser and don't forget to moisturize. P.S. Don't feel bad about being a babe on a budget. All these cosmetic brands shouldn't make you feel ashamed cause you can't afford their crappy products. You can use Coke to clean your dirty toilet and remove stains. Pringles tube lids are good for placing on tin cans when you haven't used all of the tin. Pantyhose for pool filtering. This is pretty random, but women's knee-high pantyhose stretches to fit perfectly around the return pipe in an above-ground pool. For the itty-bitty particles, our problem was gnats that managed to make it through the filter. A single knee-high pantyhose sock will catch everything that would otherwise be returned into the water. It can be bunched up on the pipe so it's not very intrusive. Cheap enough to throw away when it's dirty, easy to replace. A 6-pack for $3 got us through the summer and we had to vacuum about half as often. Tape enough Hot Wheels to your feet and you got some sick roller skates. Baking soda in a nylon stocking can be put in your boots or closed-toed shoes to help freshen, then in your closet to help that musty smell, in your fridge, etc. Couch can be used to tricep dips and sitting. I don't have a spray head in my kitchen sink, so when I want to wash things that need more water to really clean them, I take the colander to the bathroom and use the shower head. It also has better pressure so it takes less time to rinse my veggies. I use my frozen eye mask for bringing down inflammation on my acne as well. I use paper towel as a clean barrier between it, but it's a lot easier than wrapping ice cubes in paper towel which melt. Works great for its intended use as well, which is depuffing my eyes. Really great when I have severe allergies that have been making my eyes water. Ham spray can be used on your knife when cutting garlic so it doesn't stick to your hands or knife. Dish soap in a clogged toilet will loosen the clog. You can rub icy hot underneath your eyes or inhale the smell of hand sanitizer to keep you awake for at least 15 to 25 minutes. Semper Fi. Using dryer sheets to get deodorant marks off your clothes. I am yelling because it is the single most important thing I have learned in my adult life. Ammonia-based Windex will remove adhesive residue. Fuck buying tissues. I have a roll of toilet paper on my desk 24/7. For my nose. Super glue, impromptu stitches. Not ideal, works well enough. I stuff dryer sheets in my shoes when I'm not wearing them to absorb the odor and moisture. Split a Gatorade into 2 bottles and fill the other halves with water. You just made Pedialyte at a fraction of the price. Axe spay as a birth control method. Gargling salt water to help aid a sore throat. Coffee mugs work surprisingly well for water and orange juice. I don't know if I'd recommend risking using them for other beverages though. As a dodgy home mechanic, every tool is a hammer. KitchenAid mixer will shred your chicken in about 10 seconds flat. Single-use plastic bags can actually be used more than once. Using a women's straightener to iron the collars of men's shirts. Or as a mini iron in general.